What's the tea, everybody? Yes, today is Fridays are drag. My name is Elaina, but on Fridays, I'm Vlada Deluxe. That's my drag name. And Fridays I host a drag, and we're doing a kind of celebrity makeup, Marilyn Monroe, clearly. And this is also a review video because I received this giant box, Marilyn Monroe and Wetnwild collab. And this is the best collab I received from Wetnwild so far, like hands down. And you'll see everything I used, and I used a little bit like trying to make my face look like hers. So if you guys are interested to see what inside the collection and what I think about it, then keep on watching. On my channel, you'll find all kind of bright, colorful makeup looks, celebrity impersonations, drag makeup. Just check it out. You can find me on WAPresents Plus, Painted to the Raven Season 2, available right now. So follow me on social media, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So thank you, Wetnwild, for sending me this box. It's gorgeous. Everything is it's probably, like I said already, it might be my favorite, and not even might be, it is my favorite collab from Wetnwild so far, like hands down. I love it. So thank you for sending me out. This is PR gifted, just get this out of the way. And we're gonna talk about the box, what came in it. You already saw it in the intro. There you go. You're gonna see me a little clip of what it looked like before I bought through it in just a few seconds. But anyway, so let's go item by item and see. So that's obviously Marilyn Monroe. The whole PR box, the way I received it, is $79.99. Has a lot of items on it in it. The Icon Luminous Setting Powder. This one is $9.99. Very affordable drugstore prices still, even though it's a collab. So they did a great job. Icon lipstick and balm sets. So two of these, $9.99 for two. Wetnwild is great. I'm telling you, I love Wetnwild. They keep their prices low, even with collabs, and it's still great quality. And I stand by it. Like, some things don't work out, I'll tell it's trash, but most of it is amazing. Icon lip liner and gloss set. So we got the gloss and we got the lip liner, and this is $9.99 as well. And we got $5.99 Icon headband. So that's very 50s kind of thing, you know, works so nice. And we got Icon highlighter. This is $9.99 as well. And we got mascara, Icon eye set. So that's mascara and eyebrow gel, which I don't have any eyebrows, so we didn't use that here. So, but that's a set. I'm telling you, I'm a little giveaway, but mascara is amazing. Eyeshadow brush set. So we got the brush, which I already used, but you'll see me using it in the video, and this cute palette, very pigmented actually, $9.99. And we got Icon Clarify and Finishing Powder. This is and brush set. So the brush was for the powder. That's me not paying attention. I actually used this thing for the blush, but I used the puffs for powder. I mean, duh. Why do you include puffs if you don't use them, right? So this is $9.99 together. And we got Icon Dual Liquid Eyeliner. That one is so good. It's sharp. One side is thicker, one is thinner, and it's matte. And this is $9.99 as well. And we got Icon Blush, $9.99. Seems like most of it is $9.99. Two-piece retractable eyeliner, so it's brown and white. This probably, we'll see. White one wasn't all that. This was $9.99 as well for two. So that's all the prices. So you're gonna see me apply, and we create Marilyn look. It's great for collector items, especially for Marilyn fan. I'm a fan that doesn't really like research a lot, but for this look I started to research just to like create the look, and now like I like her even more. So if you're a fan, it's probably something you want to get. And maybe the whole PR box. The box is so pretty. I just keep looking at it. I keep looking because I don't want to throw it away now. Well, cats might like it and enjoy it too. So let's get to the rest of this video so you can see how this works. So this is what the box looks like. And yeah, Shinji came to sniff out because we sniff everything. Excuse me. What I love about this is everything looks kind of like what it's supposed to look like in those years. I don't know. They try to go for authenticity, I think, and kind of working for me, in my opinion. And like everything is supposed to look just like what she was wearing in those years. And I made the research, and it's kind of like it's very accurate. I see everything that's supposed to go. And then we got this. Got this headband. I'm still gonna use this. Beautiful brush, powder, beautiful box. It totally gives me that air, the 50s air. I'm in love. I cannot wait to transform myself. Let's get into this review and transformation. I mean, how lazy is that? 2 for 1. I'm doing Fridays are drag with a transformation with a very pathetic top pop. Right, better. And we're starting with this. As you saw in the beginning of this video, I opened up the box on the floor because it's large and in charge and it's hard to do it like over here. So I did it separately with change it, inspect and stuff. And we got this. I mean, obviously I'm gonna wear a wig. I could use my own hair, I believe, but I know the wig's always better and bleachier and lighter, if there's such a word. Alright, hope this stays on. It's kind of cute and weird at the same time. Anyway, so I got all the products I need for Marilyn Monroe look, as you can see. Somebody in Wetnwild team did their research, very thorough research, because they literally gave me everything that she would use like in her makeup, because I already made my research and it looks like it's just right and on point. So they gave me pretty much everything. So we're gonna start with the eyes. So the eyebrows are very important because hers a little, I mean I have almost none, but hers are more arched. I usually draw mine kind of snatched, and hers are very different and they're a lot farther away from each other. So let me start with one eye and I'll be right back. So I'm using ABH Brow Wiz in medium brown. Her eyebrows seem to be like a soft brown. And we're gonna draw some hair strokes. Most likely it's kind of gonna go a little faded after I apply foundation. So we're gonna reinforce that. I might use a brow pen. So it's very triangular, so the shape goes up. And this was said to reduce the size of our forehead. Maybe I should adapt those eyebrows for myself because my forehead is huge. I keep doing my eyebrows wrong, clearly, because it's not working. This is a good trick. If it does reduce my forehead size, I might do the Marilyn brows from now on. So now we got the eyeshadow base on, and I've been kind of messing with the eyebrows. Eyebrows never seem right until they do, and sometimes I have to play with them when the rest of the makeup is done, so this might be the case. But anyway, here's a mini eyeshadow palette, and I think it's very on point. She had white on the eyelid, and she had like a light brown and a crease. There's not much eyeshadow going on, and probably an outer corner a little bit, but not much. So it's gonna be a very minimal look. So we're gonna apply white shimmer on the eyelid. It's funny because when you think about like 50s, you don't think there were shimmers for some reason. I don't know. You know, you always think the highlighter is this thing of the modern times, but seems like she used the highlighter a lot in her makeup in the inner corner. And from the videos that I've seen, her makeup whitey, that he was doing makeup like all the way in, like a lot of highlight, which is kind of a little strange because it's a shimmer, but well, why not? And my eyes are a little deep set and hers aren't. So that's gonna help me create illusion of not so much depth as I have, because I have too much depth. So I'm gonna start to use a little cream. This is from Aesthetica palette, and this is just my own thing. It's nothing to do with her makeup, because anatomically I see her that she has kind of like puffiness right under the eyes, and it has those little dips. So I'm just gonna kind of smudge it with my finger. It's gonna create a little bit of that shadow. I'm gonna start with the creams, and then of course we're gonna set this with powders. I'm just thinking about getting the illusion of eye shape a little better. And now we're going with the eyeshadow palette, and they gave me the brush as well. So this is a small brush. I already started to use it. I'm just gonna go between these two colors. This one's kind of shimmery, but it's like very satin shimmery. I don't know, almost matte. It's very hard to tell. So just go in with a light brown in the crease. Very, very minimal. And a darker brown here to make the eyes appear wider set. So now we're going to add brown eyeliner, and this is Marilyn Monroe Wetnwild brown. It doesn't say anything specific, but it works really well. It's pretty soft. And flicked it out a little bit. And now I'm going to add a little bit under the eye and emphasize this fake shadow from the upper lashes. That's supposed to be fake shadow. I mean, we can work this out a little better after applying my base, because obviously there's gonna be some interference, but I'm gonna start off with this. And we're going to use some eyeshadow, just to smudge it, kind of set it in. I'm going to start with the top and set it with brown eyeshadow from the same palette. And then she used white eyeliner and a waterline. That's another thing I did not know about. This is like a beauty trick of the future, I guess. You think about drag queens with the white and that waterline, and she used it before. And this white eyeliner came with a set. It doesn't say that it differs from brown. Looks like it's the same thing, but it feels a little more waxy. I don't know. And like in the waterline, it kind of feels very hard. Maybe I worked it in and now it's gonna be better. Sometimes you have to kind of start it off. Eyes are sort of mapped out. I'll see what I need to fix after I see like the final look. I'm going to start with e.l.f. Body Primer. I mean, she used Vaseline, but I know I had Vaseline somewhere, alright? But I can't find it, and maybe it's a good sign. It's like a sign from above not to use it on my face. This is Luminous Body Primer, by the way. I haven't opened this. It's been sitting around unopened, so it's fresh. And it's very glowy. And makes me remember why I loved it so much. This is a really, really good primer, and I might use some oil over her. Just to pretend like I'm using Vaseline. Because I don't know how in the world you keep the foundation on if you're using Vaseline. Like how? I mean, how dry was she, right? And Vaseline doesn't really absorb into skin that much. I mean, how's this possible? So that's a mystery to me. I have this e.l.f. primer oil. I haven't used it in a while. I think it's expired. Vaseline might have been a better choice at this point. So holding fingers crossed. I'm not going to keep this makeup on for a long time, so hopefully I'm not going to break out. I probably should have put that first and then the Luminous Body Primer, but whatever. This is gonna be a mess. I hope it's gonna stay long enough to take pictures. Well, I'm glowing, alright? And I'm also using Dew foundation from Wetnwild. That probably is expired as well. This is gonna be like video of the expired makeup. Makeup that probably was alive in the 50s. I'm just kidding. But anyway, this is a nice one actually, and it still smells nice, so I don't believe it expired. I don't believe. So this is a color Classic Beige, by the way. I feel it's alright, but I know that she avoided sun, which is good, because I have been avoiding sun for a while. I used to use tanning beds. I used to be bad, tanning beds, sun, everything. Now it's only fake tan. But I think she was pretty pale. So I'm using Wetnwild Concealer Incognito. I actually love this formula. It's light beige. So we're going to use this under the eyes. I already put a little on my forehead. But I feel like I need a little lighter. Maybe like a little more lightness at the nose bridge. Because her inner corners are not as deep, nearly as mine. So I need to create a little bit of an effect. A wider set eyes. So I'm going to add some Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, Magic Touch concealer in color 1. It's not white, but it's like off-white, just to give me extra lightness, especially over here. This is where we're gonna create the illusion of less depth and wider set eyes. So I'm going to contour myself a little bit, just very lightly, with this Flormar contour stick because it's a little less pigmented than IBH, and I just want a little shadow. So what I'm doing with the nose, I'm actually making it look a little wider, bringing the contour a little wider out. Because her nose was a little wider, even though she did have a rhinoplasty. She usually contoured her nose smaller, that's what I heard. At least, I'm just saying what I heard. And I think she liked to create a button nose. So I'm going to put a little bit of shadow here. And then we're going to put a little more highlighter. Now this is kind of like a balance of light and dark. And the point is here for me to change my nose shape to make it more like hers. Just a little more lightness here. And the most important part is here. And the nose bridge, because her nose bridge was very, very light. There's no depth in there. Use the powder. They gave me a couple. This is translucent, bare focus, clarifying finishing powder, and this is supposed to be like mattifying, I guess. So also for the inner corner, I want to add some lighter, and I'm going to try to make it a little brighter with kimchi, almost catfish, the white powder. So this should brighten up. Yeah, there you go. Now we're getting the effect I want. What am I saying? So now we're actually going to use the powder puff. And we have a few, and my cat hair is flying over it, of course. So this one is so cute, and it's very soft. It's almost like a furry ball. And this one is like a regular sponge, and I love the little red bows. And of course, changes white hair, makes it even more special. It's like extra bonus you get. And this is the translucent luminous setting powder. I'm very curious, never tried their luminous powder. So after long struggle, we opened it. Does seem pretty luminous. Actually, oh, I like this. Like, forget about Marilyn Monroe makeup, like I'm gonna use it on my regular basis. Just very subtle shading. Just a little contour. I put in some here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pull my wig down. But I'm kind of creating like a widow's peak, but I don't think it's gonna work. Just trying something. Now we're going to go with the blush. And the blush, we got some options here. We got two highlighters, a white and pink. And I am actually going to use highlighter. First I was like, they didn't use highlighters back then, but I think they did. I'm so wrong. And this is like very extra. It's beautiful. This is the white, and we're gonna put this like in the inner corner, use some more of that. And we got pink one. It's very pretty as well, but I don't think that's gonna be, well, I could use it over the blush. Yeah, this one is really pretty as well. So we got pink and white, and we got the blush. The blush looks about right. She got like very pinky cheeks, and it looks very pinky. Not overly shimmery, with a little glow in it. Yeah, it looks like it's a very subtle blush, but I think that's the whole point, because her makeup wasn't like in your face contoured. So I'm actually going to use for this the brush they gave me. I'm not sure if they gave me for the powder or for the blush, but most likely for the blush, because powder they gave me puffs, right? So that's my logic. So I'm gonna go with this blush, and we're going to, you know, for being in the 50s, I watched and learned the way she was doing makeup. It was very modern technique. They applied in the temples and on the cheekbones and some on the nose. So it's pretty much like the way we do in blush now. And using some highlighter over it. It's very pretty. It's not overpowering. I'm just putting it kind of everywhere a little bit because we want that Marilyn Monroe glow. For this, I'm using Flormar Illuminated Powder. This is from a last video, the brand I found in Moldova. It's a Turkish brand, and it's actually pretty amazing. It can give you like all over glow, and I'm totally gonna look like a totally illuminated. I hope I don't break out from the oil I used before. It's not gonna be pretty, but you see, The glow is real there. So now it's time to add mascara, and the look of this is very, very retro, which like I'm living for this. It says Big Papa. Bigger is better. Clearly, it has a crown on it. I mean, everything about this mascara, I'm like, yes. The brush looks pretty awesome. Looks like it's gonna create very thick lashes. I always have to sniff everything, as if it's gonna smell somehow different from any other mascara. So mascara is pretty decent. Let me zoom in. Actually, I'm very, very much impressed. Look, at my bottom lashes came out really nice. So now all I need is half lashes. So I got these Gala lashes from my CJ Maxx roll. Something like this. So I'll be right back. So I forgot to mention that the makeup kit came with a brow gel. Since we have no eyebrows, just need the brow gel. So this is the lip liner they came up with, and it's red. So we shall see how this works, because her lip liner was darker than the lipstick, supposedly, so we'll see. We might have to adjust this, but here's the lipstick. It has Marilyn Monroe on it as well. There you go. Yeah, we definitely need to deepen. So the outer corners are darker. The lip liner was darker, so we'll have to work on this. So I found this lip liner by BH in the color Raisin. It's not like red, but it's gonna give the depth we need. So let's do that. And also liquid lipstick. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Surfing. Yes, I know it's not bullet lipstick, but whatever. I blotted my lips with tissue. Now I'm gonna go in with American Doll in the middle. And that's not changing much yet. I'll keep working on it. I think it's time to put the beauty mark on and the wig on. And the beauty mark, so I didn't use the black eyeliner because allegedly, and judging for the pictures I'm looking at, she did have only brown eyeliner. So for the dot on her face, the beauty mark, I'm just going to use the black eyeliner it came with, and better get the spot just right. And this is a final reveal. I could not even flip my fan or pop my tongue. I put my chicken cutlets in. It's TMI, but Merlin had the boobies. And like we're trying to pretend like we have the boobies. So let's talk about the collection, because it's not the transformation only transformation. It's about the Marilyn Monroe and Wetnwild collection. First of all, the box. I love the box. It's beautiful. Of course, I took everything out, but like this whole thing, I love this. And what I really, really, really loved was probably my favorite thing, the translucent luminous setting powder. It gives you glow without looking like a highlighter. You can actually set your face with it and not gonna look like you have highlighter all over the face. So it's like it's glowy, but just right amount of glow. I love this. Absolutely perfection. I mean, did such a great job. And this is the budget brand we're talking about, guys. So real good job with this. I like the brown eyeliner. I mean, it's a brown eyeliner. The white one is trash. Sorry, Wetnwild. But this is so hard. Like, I don't know, it already broke actually. I was trying. I mean, it draws a white line, but it's very waxy. It's like it's hard to draw a line that's smooth, you know what I mean? So I actually ended up using NYX instead of it. So he didn't say this, it was done off camera. Lip liner is fine. It's actually very soft. It's very nice. If the white was as soft as this, but I guess they wanted to make it for the waterline, but it's a little too hard, Hanny. Gotta work and come back later. I'm just shady. But yeah, the lipstick is nice. It's nice, it's creamy. The brush is very soft. It's better than usual Wet n Wild collab brushes. To be honest, some of the collab brushes, a lot of them ended up in trash. because there's too synthetic and they're like the bristles are so bad. It just was bad. This is nice. Like this is nice. This collection, this whole collection is very well made. Maybe like that white eyeliner complained about, but everything else, it's so authentic. The powder puff, it looks like someone came out of the 50s. And the headband, even such a small touch as this headband, it looks like something belonged to Marilyn Monroe. I don't know. I mean, it's just a small touch, but it's very nice. And this little ones too, I'm so going to use this. The eyeshadow palette is very basic, but very nice. Good pigmentation. The brown was dark enough. You can actually use it for something else, not just like Marilyn Monroe look, but it's nice. The black eyeliner, the tits. I mean, I used a little bit of this in the outer corner, just a little bit. And it's matte, and it works. So when it's matte, it's matte. I mean, Wetnwild been killing the eyeliner, killing it. This is going to be one of my favorites. And the mascara was very nice. I love the aesthetic, how beautiful this is. And it's actually really, really makes your lashes pop. Like, I don't think the Wetnwild is known for mascaras. Like, I don't know of any mascaras that would be like, wow, that Wetnwild mascara. But this one might be it. Really, really nice mascara. We got lip balm that I did not use. It smells like rose water. If you don't like that kind of smell, you're not gonna like it. But it's like, it's just a transparent lip gloss. I mean, it has a little red on it because I was trying to put it over, but it's actually not even a lip gloss. It's like a lip balm. So it's something like just not to be used with makeup, I believe. The highlighter, amazing, but Wetnwild is known for good highlighters. Love the highlighter, love the pink highlighter, didn't use it, but love it. Blush is very nice, very subtle. I like that it's not like staining your face immediately, so you can use it more of it if you want to. It's not gonna like shock you immediately. And the brush itself, I just love the handle. It's so luxe, it's so extra, it's so me. I love it. And the powder, the clarifying finishing powder, the clarifying part actually worried me. My under eyes kind of look dry, but then again I caked on a lot of makeup there just to create the illusion of like the lightness here. So it might be that, but I think I would stay away from clarifying. I don't know, maybe it's just in my head, but it says vegan collagen, tea tree, vitamin E, so I guess the tea tree is the clarifying part. I mean, it's great for maybe some places where you want to matte effect, but under eyes, I don't know. So I would skip the under eyes. But that's it, I think, right? So this whole collection is amazing. So let me know what you guys think. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you got anything from collection, because this is so collector type. I always say it's a collector, but especially for Marilyn Monroe. If you're a fan of Marilyn Monroe, I'm a fan, but I'm not a fan that knows like everything. But now that I did my research, I kind of know more about her, and now I love her even more. It's like I always loved Marilyn. So yeah, I'm just holding the powder. I'm like, I love this powder. So let me know what you guys got, if you got anything, and let me know what you think. Like this video, enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell so you know what I upload and when I upload it. So follow me on social media if you like. All the links are down in the description box. So thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!